Hey guys, what's up? I know it's been a while. Yeah, we've been hard at work on, sorry. We have been hard at work on the knuckle duster. I'm walking around it right now. May not look like I got a lot done, but I'm to the point where I'm comfortable now. So yeah, I got some footage I shot earlier of what we were doing. I'm probably going to put some music behind that and probably drop that in right about here. Well, here's what we got. I guess a lot of people haven't seen the valve covers. I know nobody's seen the butterflies on the scoop. Yeah, I really like that look. Okay, old stuff. I got the axles out of it. So I've got a different center section coming. I'm trading the 410 gears that I have, the 410 center section, for a pretty sure it's a 488 with a spool. We've done a lot of work in the trunk. I have the hole cut there for fuel cell. Here's where the fuel line is going to meet up for it. I have all the fuel stuff. I got to hit that red in there. This video is the last time anyone will ever see any red on this car, and it's right there. Because, ta-da! She's black. She's black. Is it the greatest paint job in the world? Well, no. I didn't even use primer on this side. We just scuffed up the old paint and shot the Rust-Oleum on it. But if it was a perfect paint job, it probably would have cost me, doing it myself, probably $5-6 grand. That, and I'm not a body man. I've said that 1,000 times. Now, something I want to address. And I'm not calling anybody out individually, because it's not just one person individually doing this. Everybody's telling me, get it fired up, get it fired up. No. That is the last thing on my list, is firing this engine up. I am going to get it to looking and acting like a car, and then the engine's going to get fired up. Got a few more parts I have to go get. I'm going to go get them next weekend. There's not a whole lot of work I can do to the car right now because, well, sometimes you just got to let paint dry. And like I said, it may not look like the greatest progress in the world, but I am not upset. I'm not worried about it. Because this was the hard part for me. This was the major part. Bolting stuff on, and hell, even mounting seats and stuff like that, that's I could have that done in a matter of hours. We still have to paint the deck lid, which I can paint myself, and we still have to paint the hood if the car is even going to have a hood on it for the event. I don't know, I think it looks kind of cool without it, but I still have, I got the front bumpers. I got to do some work to the front bumper and some work to the back bumper, and I've got those will bolt right on. I'm thinking about painting those too, probably not black, probably a different color, but yeah. So everybody, there's your update. You haven't heard from me in a while. Well, I don't want to give a bunch of excuses, but I was sick and that knocked me out for about 2 weeks. Everybody's the new stuff on coronavirus says you're fine after a week. Well, you're not fine after a week. So had that hit, and then just, you know, time, money, everything it takes to build one of these cars. But that is another thing. Hopefully by No Name Nationals, the wife, Mrs. Dust Devil, is going to have a nice list, and I'll be able to reveal exactly how much money this costs to have a cool ass car. And running or not, it's a cool ass car, but yeah. I think it's going to be a lot less of what people think. Well, I guess I will see you all later. Just wanted to give you this progress report. Well, hi guys. This is going to be the second part. Let me get this thing right. Okay. This is going to be the second part of an update. I may make 4 parts because it's a 4-day, basically 4-day thrash on this car. But yeah, this is the second part of it. The first part, you guys saw we got the car painted, and okay, let's take a look at what got done today. Okay, don't seem like much. Don't seem like much. Oh, it's back on the ground. We got the rear end center section in it with the 488 gears and full spool. Got the axles back in. Got everything bolted up. We got the fuel cell mounted. And that fuel cell, I don't think I've said much about it, or if anything. This is an Amazon purchase. This fuel cell costs, what was it, $125 for a 10-gallon aluminum fuel cell. It's bolted down. She's good. There's trim around the back glass. Still got to get the deck lid painted and put on. She got tail lights in her. Ooh, we got trim around the window. Oh, and we got quarter glass in. And here's the part that I really like. Yep, guys, grills and headlights in the car. I got a bumper I got to straighten out, but I don't know. I kind of like it without a bumper. Maybe for now. Maybe for now until I can get something better. And yeah, there's the motor. I don't know if I really said anything about that. It's been so long since I made a video, and I apologize for that. I've just been working on this car, just nonstop. And working and being sick and all kinds of other crap. But I found this purple paint that I've been looking for. And I was going to do, here, we got these over here, the Mickey Thompson valve covers that were in it. And I was going to sand the fins off. But I started looking and I was like, man, I need more of that purple. I need more purple in my life. So I grabbed my fabricated valve covers that I got from Rob Z, painted them, put them on there, and then realized that the red butterflies, you guys know how I feel about red, the red butterflies didn't look right, so now they're painted. We got trim and another window in. So yeah, I mean, I may not be going as fast as some people want, but you know what? It's my car. I can build it as fast or as slow as I want. The car will be at the No Name Nationals. Probably not going to be running, and that's my fault. I'm taking full responsibility for it. Even though some things happened, I'm not one to make excuses. So I'm just going to chalk it up to bad planning. Now, what I would like to do, though, is have it ready and maybe, or at least have the parts to get it fired up, because I think getting it fired at the No Name Nationals would be pretty cool. And, you know, I don't want to go into a whole rant about the No Name Nationals. I'll probably do that on a live. I believe me, love the event, love the idea of the event, love everything about the event. But I'm probably not, well, I'm not going to be racing this year, but I'm bringing the car because I said I would. And there's a car show. Well, basically I'm going to enter the car show with this car. Done or not. And, you know, I've had people say, well, run it without a windshield. I'm sorry, my gene pool goes too deep for me to do that. All right, I'm not going to run the car without a windshield. And I would rather be known as the guy who missed a deadline than slap some piece of shit together just so I could get it to go down the track at No Name Nationals. Okay, this car is not just for the No Name Nationals. I'm building this car. It's my race car. It's going to be my car that I use. Nobody else's car, my car. And not just for the No Name Nationals. I'm going to have this car at events all next year. And, you know, like I said, I don't want to say anything bad. I don't want to come across and say anything bad about the No Name Nationals, because I would never do that. Because the No Name Nationals is a great event. And maybe the car will be running next year. But the thing is, say I'm running the car and I blow it up 2 weeks before the No Name Nationals. I'm not just going to drop a 318 in it to get it to go down the track then either. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'd rather be the guy who missed a deadline than the guy who compromised on what he wanted in a car. So I hope nobody takes that personally or anything like that, but that's just me and my beliefs and the way I do things. So we're going to be doing more updates. I'm not stopping work on the car, but you know, like I always say, like, share, subscribe. If not, nah, I don't give a